Good morning. Welcome to my very first segment in Craft Round the Clock. I'm going to get myself pulled up here so that I can see everybody's comments. I hope I get some people on. I've never been live this early before. It's a little nerve-wracking. But I was on last night and I saw that they had an empty spot and I'm like, why not? So, let's start our day off with some crafting. How's everybody doing this morning? Early. I'm not used to this, but I'm happy to be here. I'm so excited to be a part of Craft Around the Clock, and I'm happy for anyone that jumps on and joins me. Hi, Deborah. Good morning, Lisette. Good morning, Lori. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. I hope you got your coffee or your tea or your Mountain Dew or Coke or Diet Coke, whatever it is you drink in the morning. Hi, Linda from West Virginia. Welcome. Come on in, guys. I have a cute craft plan today. It was kind of spur of the moment because I didn't sign up for this segment until like, I don't know, 11:30 last night. So I kind of had to get my brain going. Good morning, Donna. How are you? Good morning, Michelle. Welcome, everybody. I know you love early, but listen, I had to have my coffee too, my Christmas mug, and there's a hair floating in it. I don't even know where it came from. And there is a lag. Good morning from Georgia. Yes, coffee. Cheers, everybody. I'm so glad to see people hopping on. Good morning from Indiana, Pam. I'm glad you're here. Welcome, everybody. For those of you that are new to me, because I am new to Craft Around the Clock, this is my very first segment. My name is Christina. My page is The Rust Covered Cottage. I have had my page since the end of July, and I'm very honored to be here. Kathy, good morning. I'm glad you love early morning crafting. Stephanie, I cannot believe you're up. Stephanie from the Vintage Pebble. Girl, I cannot believe it. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Patty. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, ladies, if you feel it, go ahead and sprinkle for me. Good morning, Cindy. Sorry I missed you. S&J's Crafting Space. Oh, it's Susie. Susie or Sus? It's Susie. I've seen you around forever. I just never know exactly how to pronounce your name. Good morning, Cheryl. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good morning, Diana. I'm surprised that so many people are up and on Facebook. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, you guys, so we're going to get this started because I don't want my first segment to be, well, she didn't finish her craft. And I know it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. So I have a number 10 can. Susie. Okay, so I was saying it right. Well, good morning, Rena. Is it Rena? Rihanna. Well, good morning, Wanda. Good morning, Jenny. Oh my goodness. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, Tammy. You're an early riser too, huh? Thank you for sending it to the crew. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. Oh my goodness, Danielle, you're up too? Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so I have a number 10 can. My daughter works at a restaurant and she had been saving them for me. And what I have in here is this is plaster paint by Waverly, and it was getting low, so I added a little bit of cashew color paint to it. And that is also by Waverly. I got to remember it's backwards. And I also added some of the coffee grunge. And prayers for a speedy recovery. Good morning, Darlia, or is it Darla? Thank you for sprinkling. Good morning, Pam. Oh my heavens, I am so surprised. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Lois. First time watching? Oh, well, welcome. My name is Christina, for those of you hopping on. And I had a hard time getting this off last night too. I'm just going to pour some of this in this yogurt container so my chippy brush fits into it. And I'm also going to add just cheap Dollar Tree instant coffee. I want to give it a little bit of color. And there is also Mod Podge in there. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. 7 a.m. I'm in Ohio, so we're in the same. Oh, good morning, Angela. Aren't you surprised to see me on at 8 or at 7 a.m., huh? Darlia, okay. Just wanted to make sure. You never know with the spellings of names, and I didn't want to keep saying it wrong if I had. So we're just going to throw this on here. I even baked some fabric last night, and I forgot my piece of fabric on the dining room table, and I knew I was going to do that. That's okay. It's right there. I am in Northeast Ohio in a city called Youngstown. I don't know if you've ever heard of Youngstown State University. I'm literally like 10 minutes from there. Good morning, Chris from Wisconsin. Welcome. My name is Christina. I know there's a bunch of different, wow, we're up to 60 people already. I was really kind of scared, you guys. I even told my friend, I'm like, I don't know if anybody's going to be on that early in the morning. But I've watched Unique and Little Bitta, and I know that they've had people, so I'm like, I'm just going to take a leap of faith. I jumped on the scheduling thing at, I don't know, it was like 11:30, 11, quarter to 12, something like that. And there was one time slot open that needed to be filled. And I sat there with my phone, and my thumb was like hovering over the button. And good morning, Terry from Texas. Oh, good. Good, Patty, good. Glad to hear that. And I'm like, oh, I'm thinking, okay, what do I have that I can throw together? Should I do this? I'm putting too much pressure on myself. And here I am. I made it. I was afraid to sleep in. Good morning, Heather. Okay, I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. I tried to acknowledge everybody. We're just gonna dry this. And then I also cut out some gingerbread men, you guys. And I did an extra step because I wanted it to smell good. I dipped it in Tracy from My Sweet Home Living. I did take the leap. I dipped it in the coffee grunge, and then I baked it till it was dry, which didn't take long because they're small and they're thin. And then I mixed a little bit of burnt umber by Apple Barrel, and I painted it to get it a little more brown, and I baked it to dry it. Well, Kelly, good morning. Thank you so much. Yes, there are a lot of people up this morning. I am amazed. So amazed. This is great. Maybe morning time is where it's at. All the ladies are drinking their morning beverages or enjoying their peace and quiet before the kids get up for school, or maybe their kids are all gone and now they're just enjoying their life. Good morning, Jeannie. And you guys, I'm not going for, I'll show you when I can pick this up. It's a little streaky, but that's the way, you know, I didn't want it to be full coverage. And then I think I'm also, if I have time, I think that I will take some Mod Podge and brush it on and put some coffee granules on it to make it look like there's rusty spots. Oh, Susie, it's 1 p.m. there. How weird is that? Stephanie, did you get any sleep, my friend? I know you were surprised when I told you I was going live at 7. Good morning, Mary. I've seen you on many, many lives, and I could tell by the context of the conversations that you had a page, but I never knew what page was yours. And now I know. Good morning, Joan. I know. Stephanie, guess what? I didn't sleep a wink. I have not been to bed yet. I tried to lay down. I laid down for about an hour and a half, and I think my nerves just got the best of me. Good morning, Jessica. Thank you so much. My very first segment. Oh my goodness, you guys are making my heart so happy. Hi, Petra. Oh, you're in Australia. Oh, that's on a bucket list for me. Good morning. Sparky, is that what I should call you, Sparky from Illinois? You slept from 5 to 5:30. Well, you were probably in pain or uncomfortable from being in the hospital. No, I'm not kidding you. And then finally I got up and I had coffee and I'm like, might as well go get a shower. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to clean up our little mess here. Good morning, Lori from Ohio. I am also from Ohio. I'm from Northeast Ohio. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that too much because I don't want to take any more time than I need to. As long as it doesn't get my gingerbread man dirty, we're good. Wow. Wow, 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 Tammy. Can you believe it? Okay, so I have my little cutouts. I cut out 4 because I'm gonna put them on dowel rods. We're gonna make a cute little primitive greenery. I have some fairy lights to put in it. We're just gonna cutesy it up. So I'm just going to make sure I have these matched up before I start gluing. How about that? Let's be smart. You guys, if I miss anything, I hope that my friends can help answer you. For those of you that have come on since I've introduced myself, my name is Christina. My page is The Rust Covered Cottage, and I'm so glad you're joining me this morning for my very first segment on Craft Around the Clock. It's an honor to have been chosen to be a hostess here, and I hope I don't let anybody down. And I'm just going to glue parts at a time, and then we're going to leave some open so we can stuff. So we can stuff our guy. And I got to make sure to leave the bottom open so I can get his dowel rod in, so we can stick them into the floral foam. Do we all love gingerbread men? I love gingerbread men. Love them, love them. Okay, so I have a little opening. Well, you know what? Let me glue the other one and then we'll stuff them at the same time. Well, no, I mean, you know, sometimes. Okay, boy, does this fabric smell so yummy. I wanted it to smell good because, you know, I want you to get that little hint of smell when you walk past it. I know, you know what, Mary, I'm so excited to be a part of this community. I've been watching for a while and just seeing the support and the love that everybody gives each other, the hostesses and the followers. It's truly amazing. Tracy has definitely created a great community of people. Good morning, Patty. You guys, I am so shocked right now. Did you, Ange? It's addicting. Like fabric all the time. Bake the fabric. Bake the fabric. I was going to do another printing on fabric episode, but I figured maybe people would start yelling at me that they're tired of seeing it. But I'm definitely hooked. And I'm going live at 10 o'clock on my page because that's my normal scheduled time, and I just picked this slot up, and I am going to do 2 fabric prints. So there's that. Okay. And see, you can see all the cinnamon residue on there. Oh, I just love it. Yes, let's get it. Let's get me up to 100. Sprinkle the rust. Okay, maybe I should have had this open before my segment, huh? Because we have to make this work, you guys. I don't need that much for these little fellas. Okay, so we're just gonna stuff this little boy. Get these dowel rods in. I think I'm going to run a little bit of raw umber over the dowel rods. I kind of forgot to do that for a second here, but we'll get it done. I'm going to use my bamboo skewer and hope I don't poke my eye out. I included these little gingerbread men in I was in an event a few days back, and I made one, and oh, I was just hooked. I want to make some more to make dough fillers and maybe take them out to my booth to see if they sell. I don't know how much more we're going to sell for Christmas with the holiday winding in on us. Got to get his little arm in here. Everybody got their Christmas done? I have to go out and get a few things and then order a few more things from Amazon, and then I'm good. The most important person that I had to buy for was my little granddaughter, and she's done. So that's all that matters. What'd you say? You cut a bunch of gingies and snowman? Oh, good for you. Good morning, Renee. Well, Stephanie, I'm glad you started, because the last we spoke, you had to get rolling on that, and I didn't know that you had made progress. Good, Bonnie. Then my daughter asked me last night if I could make cookies. And she told me that my granddaughter Livy needs a Santa Claus milk and cookie tray, because I made those last year and sold them. And I tried to give her one last year, and she said, oh, I don't need it. Livy's just a baby. Well, seems like that's what we are all doing, taking care of the grands, which, listen, I am not complaining. Not at all. I enjoy every moment with her. I love her to death. Okay, I'm just going to wipe this burnt umber on here right quick. If I can get it out, that is. Because we want these to kind of blend in a little bit. I don't want them to be the natural wood. I know, Amy, and that's what I keep thinking. Like, that is the last thing I need in my life right now. The last thing. And she's like, oh, well, how about just some chocolate chip cookies and some no-bake cookies? And what are those other things that I like, Mom? The peanut butter blossoms. And she named something else. I'm like, oh, is that all? For 4 of us? That's all. That's all she wants. Okay, so those are stained. I'm just going to hit them with the heat gun real quick, but they won't take long. Let's get the stuffing out of the way. Just toss it on the floor. We'll clean it later. You guys, I'm excited to do this. I think it's going to be really cute. I was on Pinterest after I signed up for the slot, and I found something that was done in a vintage sifter, and I have one of those, but then I started thinking I have all those aluminum cans out there. Why not use one of them? And they had a real big gingerbread man in it, and I wanted to make 2 little ones and maybe wrap some candy canes. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. I might have to cut the end off a little bit because I know I'm not gonna need it this tall, but we can cross that bridge when we come to it. Listen, Pinterest is like my best friend, Angela. Remember when I never knew how to use it before? My cousin would always tell me, oh, I saw it on Pinterest. I'm like, I don't even understand Pinterest. And now it's like I'm there 50 times a day. I know, it's hilarious because I can't stay off of it now. Everything's on Pinterest. Okay, so we got him done. Let's do our other one. Oh, I guess I'm not done with the stuffing. What am I doing? Too early, ladies, too early. My nest will be full in a day with all my kids. Oh, how wonderful is that? I bet you're so excited. Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Sarah. Surprise. Well, you know, sometimes whenever you're doing something new, you just got to do it and get it out of the way. And that's kind of how this was. Because I got 2 slots, one next Monday and one the Monday after that. But if the schedule has slots that need filled, then, you know, you're allowed to pick up if the time works for you. And I'm like, why not? Why not? Let's just do this. So I'm pretty excited. Okay, gotta make sure he's got stuffing in his head and both his arms. Sarah, you in your bathroom putting your face on for work? There we go. These little bamboo skewers really are a great tool. Okay, I think he's chunky enough. Let's get our dowel rod in there. Uh-oh, I lost some people. Uh-oh. That's okay. I was like thinking, what if I only have like 12 people on? What if I have to sit there and talk to myself? So this has been a pleasant surprise. I think his one leg needed more in it. Good golly. Let's open him back up. Let's do a little reconstructive surgery on the leg. You're gonna go stand in there and stare, what, for your project tonight? Stephanie, you're like me. You never know what you're doing until you just have to figure it out. I'm telling you, for that event the other day, I had no idea what I was doing until 9:30, it was 9 or 9:30 in the morning when I started really hitting it hard, thinking about what I was going to do, and I was going on at 1:30. Baking fabric, prepping everything. Okay, gingies are done. Oh, that's right. You do have to be ready before. Okay, you guys, I just have a piece of this, the red and the tan homespun, and I'm just going to cut some of that off, and I'm going to make a bow around their necks. I'm not going to do anything else to them, or not a bow, just like a scarf. Oh, okay, Darlia. Aw, thanks, Mary. Who said it's like an F5 hit it? Oh. Okay, so just like that. And I'm going to do the other one the same way. This is a little thicker, but I feel like it might be too thin to try to rip. Maybe not. Maybe it'll surprise me. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to surprise me, guys. You know how once it gets too thin, it doesn't rip too easy? Here we go. That's all the bigger piece I need. Perfect. And then these little fellows will be done and out of the way. Good morning, Tracy. How are you, my friend? I had to jump in and get my feet wet. When I saw late last night that there was a time slot open, I'm like, yep, just do it, girl. Just do it. Okay, let me clean up all the cinnamon from the baked fabric. And let's go over here to this. You see, I have some of it still wet. Hi, Misty. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you. Pam Hopkins, hi. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope I didn't miss anybody, y'all. Good morning, Linda. Thank you all for joining me on this beautiful cold morning. Well, it's cold in Ohio. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but it's cold. It's in the 20s. Isn't it like 23 or 24 or something like that, Angela? I know, Lois. What is that about? Hi, Debbie. Thank you so much. Good morning, Jan. Told you, Debbie. Send that message, girlfriend. Okay, I think we might be dry. 76 today. I'm coming to your house. Oh, thank you, Linda. 11 in Montgomery, New York. Yeah, Deborah, you're a little colder than we are. Good morning, Shelly from Indiana. 29 in Southeast Michigan. Oh, okay. How do I bake fabric? Everybody does it different. I'm going to tell you what I do, and this is kind of like, actually, when I wanted to smell good and have that like cinnamony look, like how you get the dark spots on it and stuff, I dip it in Tracy's coffee grunge. I dip it in there, I wring it out, I lay it on a cookie sheet, and I bake it at 275. And I check it like every 8 minutes. Usually, like I'll do 8, flip it, do another 8, and then I'll go in there and I'll feel it. It depends on how much you have, how big your pieces are. Like when I do my strips of fabric like this, I tear them first and I just leave them all on the cookie sheet, all crumpled up, because I like the curly, my nose is itching like crazy. I like the curly ends and the crispy ends you get when you do it like that. So that's all there is to it. And it just gives it a nice, crispy, crunchy, curly look, which I really like. But that's all you do. I also do some with just regular instant coffee and water. If I don't want, if I don't use the grunge mix. There's so many different ways that you can do it. Thank you very much, Bonnie. And you guys, I'm just going to put some Mod Podge on in spots. No particular way. And then I'm going to sprinkle some coffee granules on it because I want it to look like it's rusty. And the coffee granules will like set in the Mod Podge and kind of dissolve. And it gives it a nice texture and a nice look. And you can put as much or as little as you want. I'm not going to do anything through the center because I'm going to have my ribbon. Which I have to run and grab. Imagine that. Imagineer that. Oh, thank you, Lori. You're so sweet. My friend Lori is the one that got me to paint fabric and bake it. I never I mean, I knew people did it, but I didn't know how to do it. And again, just like printing on the fabric, once you do it, you're kind of hooked on it. I'm going to start taking more chances and stepping out of my comfort zone, and I might even try a couple more things, Lori. You'll be surprised. Oh, I got a big glob right there. I've only got 15 minutes. Oh, that's right. It's 45 minutes. Good Lord, have mercy. We better get this thing together. Okay, so that's going to dry. We're good with that. We just got to put the greens in. Let me grab the piece of fabric for the bow real quick. You guys, I'm so used to the hour thing. I have to get acclimated to this. Okay, so this is here. Let's put our pieces down in our, thank God I already had these cut and ready, huh? And then I brought in some grocery bags. So I didn't know how it was going to be on the edges. I want my foam to stay. So I'm just sticking some grocery sacks in there. Okay, so let's do this. I have this piece of old pine garland, like I'm telling you, this is like 30 years old. So I know it's a little long, but I kind of wanted some to hang down over. So we're going to put that kind of like that. This garland has seen some Christmases, let me just tell you that. And then I have the styrofoam container. My followers already know, like, I stick all of my Christmas greens in there. So we're just going to start popping in some things. Ooh, I almost tried to cut that with my fabric scissors. That would have been a catastrophe. Okay, you guys, I probably am going to miss comments, and I apologize, but I will go back. Because I have to get this done. We don't have much more to do. We'll be fine. Oh, good. We made it, guys. We made it over 100. Thank you for everyone who sprinkled, spread the rest. I appreciate it. Thank you for hopping on with me this morning. Okay, let me get these done. Get the price tags out of the way. And I'm just going to start filling. I have different colored twine that I want to do. And it's going to make a mess, but it's okay because I can just clean it up, right? I have these picks that I took out of an old arrangement. I'm going to stick those down in there to give it a little bit of different texture. I have my favorite ones. These are also from an old arrangement that broke, so I took all the pretty picks out of it just to give it all sorts of different green in it. Good morning, Marcia. How are you, my friend? And I'm going to say this again, like I've said a million times on every live that I've ever done florals or greenery. I'm not a florist. In fact, I'm so surprised at myself that I even attempt to do it on a live. But thankfully, they always seem to turn out okay. Uh-oh. How are we doing with time, guys? I don't even want to look. I honestly think that now I can do... How about some of these twigs? These are cute. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. I better move those fabric scissors or I'm going to be really mad at myself when I ruin them trying to cut my picks apart. 10 minutes. We're good. We got this, guys. Okay, I'm going to put some... Get in the foam. Get in the foam. It just says you got to have different heights, right? Well, we have different heights. I love these little snow-covered twigs. I just think they're so, so pretty. I guess maybe I need even more height. It's kind of low, kind of low. Let's try to get a long piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment with me. I so appreciate you all for being here. I really, really do. Put that over there, and we'll put another one. Maybe I don't even need to cut them. Well, that's nice. We'll put another one at a different height. We'll cut this one a little bit, so it's not the same height. One's taller than the other. And then I think we need some red in there. What do y'all think? Need some red. How about some of these dark berries? I like these. Not your traditional Christmas reds. These are already on a pick. Too bad I couldn't just stick them down in there. Maybe I can. Maybe I can make them look like they're intertwined. Because they're on a nice little silver pick. I don't have to mess with cutting them. Pull that down this way. The pressure's on, you guys. If I don't get this finished to my liking before this is over, when I take my pick, I'll make sure that it's nice and pretty for you. Because I think that there's still some more things that I can fill in. But you're getting the gist of it right now. And this is a piece of the green and the tan homespun. And I did the same thing. I literally dipped it in my jar of coffee grunge and wrung it out. And I baked it. And it smells amazing. You guys, I love the smell of that stuff. 121. I also, oh my gosh, I think I like the mornings. I also have these cinnamon sticks. These are the edible ones, but they're just so old and I just use them for my crafting. So I was thinking of maybe, thank you, Dawn. Maybe gluing those in there. How can I do that? Wait, let me think this through for 1 second. Don't get ahead of yourself, Christina. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Unique, or Pat. I don't know why I want to call you Unique. I know your name. Just kind of very... Watch, I untied that. I will never be able to make that bow again. You know how that goes. I'm going to glue these cinnamon sticks on here. Are we good with time? Oh, I think we're okay. 7:39, is that correct? I think we're going to make it. We're gonna make it after all. Well, hi, Karen from PA. Thank you so much. And you know what? I'm going to hurry up and do this because I want to throw my lights in. I even put the batteries in. I was all organized with that aspect. Oh, that other bow was so cute too, and I had to take it. It'll be okay. I promise I do know how to make bows. I promise I do. Thank you for launching the love, my friend. Oh my goodness, come on. Christina Marie, get yourself together here. Hi, Gina. When we were talking last night, did I tell you I was doing this? I can't remember. I think it might have been after we were done talking that I booked this slot. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to work with that bow, but I'm not wasting any more time on it while we're here. I want to stick these lights on because, you know, lights make everything better. Cozy and warm and welcoming. So I just have the battery pack lights from the Dollar Tree. And I will just stick the battery pack down in so it's accessible for you to turn on and off. This is going to be a rush job. I will fix it when I take my picture. I always take a picture of my things after. I should have done it first, after my live. I'll fix it all up nice and pretty. But you kind of have to see part of it before we go off. Let's do it like this. Do it like this. Anywho, you get the idea. And I got done in time. And I had all of you with me this morning. I'm so happy. So here you go, guys. Now I'm going to fill it in more. I'll finish it off. But isn't it cute? I just love it. I honestly love it. I don't even think I'm going to sell this one. I need to get some more stuff up in here, I think. Just a little bit of like height to it. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Diane. I still have 3 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes now. Whew, that was a workout. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Lisette. Thank you guys all so much for the hearts, for sprinkling. Stephanie, good morning, girl. Thank you, Angela. Thank you all so very much. Thank you for the stars, my friend. Our little gingies in our little arrangement. Maybe I'll even make some, I'll wrap some candy canes. But here we go. My first segment, I am so thrilled to have it like under my belt now. And not that I was nervous because I go live, but it's something new. Thank you so much, Mary. I am so thankful that you were here. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Barb. You know what? I just messed up because I don't even know who the next presenter is. But give me some grace because, you know, I had a lot of things that I had to try to remember. I have it tagged. I have the link in my description, and I also have it tagged here. And if you go to the Craft Around the Clock, you can watch all day long in that group. Because everything is live streamed in there, so you don't have to go anywhere else. So go head over to Craft Around the Clock if you don't already belong there. Go join. And good morning, Charlene. You can watch everybody right there in one spot. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you. Yes, candy canes would be cute. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lisette. I'm very pleased with it. Doesn't need a whole lot of zhuzh, just a little. I know, Danielle, I did it. I mean, I've done a 30-minute craft being in Tracy's event, but you had to do a lot of prepping. Now back to sleep. Yeah, till 10. See you at 10, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for joining me. It is 7:44. Thank you, Robert. And I missed that. Oh, Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. Thanks, Stephanie, for the hearts. I'll see you all later. Thanks a bunch. Bye.